The second round of snow now falling in Maryland tonight, tacking on more inches to what's already on the ground. We're taking a look at the road conditions right now from Mobile 13. Hello, everybody. I'm Denise Koch.
And I'm Vic Carter. We have team coverage across Maryland on what the conditions look like from the city to Carroll County and beyond.
But let's start with meteorologist Chelsea Ingram on the very latest and what's coming. Chelsea.
Denise and Vic, thanks so much. So I'm tracking some ongoing wraparound precipitation across the region right now, especially from the city and areas west. But we have another arm of precipitation that's trying to make its way in with the east and northeast wind, and that's crossing over the northern portion of Newcastle County in Delaware over onto the northern portion of our eastern shore into Cecil County. So more precipitation is to come. This system, a nor'easter now, sitting offshore, and it's not going anywhere anytime soon. As a result, we will deal with wraparound precipitation as we head into the overnight hours and tomorrow as well. We have winter weather alerts in place, winter storm warnings for northern Maryland. That's through midnight tonight. Winter weather advisories are in place through tomorrow morning. So expect periods of snow and flurries all the way through Tuesday afternoon. Additional accumulations anywhere from 2 to 5 inches expected with locally higher amounts north and east. And then some very strong gusty winds are going to occur as the storm strengthens off the coast. I'll let you know when the snowfall moves out, when we could expect to see some more snowfall, and when the coldest air of the season arrives in the full forecast. That's straight ahead for now. I'll send things over to you.
Okay, Chelsea, you got a lot of work going on over there. We'll send it right over now to Avajoy Burnett.
So Avajoy, you and a number of WJZ photographers traveling through several counties today, checking conditions. You're in Columbia, where it looks like it's snowing to me. Avajoy.
It's snowing and it's windy once again, and it gives you an idea. As Chelsea mentioned, this is going to be a multi-day event. Earlier today, while we were here in Columbia, there was no snow, but once the afternoon came along, things started to pick up. As you mentioned, we had several photojournalists who were fanning out from Carroll County to here in Howard County, Anne Arundel County, and then up to Harford County. We wanted to get an idea of what it looked like out there today, how people were dealing with the snow. Here's what we found.
It was nice to see it's beautiful. Snow has returned to our region, and some people are loving it.
It's actually pretty cool and fun, to be honest.
But just because it snowed didn't mean the work stopped. Anne Arundel County's DPW crews had to be on the job since dawn.
5:45 this morning.
How are the roads?
Roads are passable.
An influx of snow-related calls forced emergency dispatch at Anne Arundel County to redirect calls to specific district numbers. In Harford County, some students were pulling double duty, virtual school, then helping out their neighbors.
Just to help the community clean up. I mean, some people may not be able to clean up, so we just wanted to come out and help.
So what did the people think about the caliber of snow out there today? Some folks actually have an opinion on that.
Kind of non-existent. It's more ice. You know, I think it'll snow later.
No, not bad. It comes right off your car. I mean, because it's ice on top and soft snow underneath, and it just comes right off.
From Harford County, down 95 to Howard County.
Easy as soon as you get through that little layer of ice. You know, it just slides right off.
It was a little, layer of ice over top, but it slid off right quick and easy, but it is heavy once it gets on the ground and you got to push it.
A little farther northwest in Carroll County, the cleanup continues there too for a snow event that expected to last a couple of days.
It's very heavy. I was out yesterday 3 different times.
DPW crews have been getting really high marks all across the region. People have noticed that the roadways have been really good on the main roadways. And earlier today here in Howard County, they mentioned that their main roadways are good. They're now starting to tackle those neighborhood streets for this other round that's coming in this evening and then into the morning. Live tonight in Columbia, Avajoy Burnett for WJZ.
Avajoy, thank you. We're going to sit in now to Paul Gessler live at Meadowood Regional Park for a look at how this storm is affecting the Baltimore City and County. Paul.
Well, Avajoy mentioned it, Vic. That wind, when it really gusts, it does feel a lot colder. We're here at Meadowood Regional Park across from Green Spring Station. WJZ Mobile Weather Lab shows that wind chill in the mid-20s, but the temperature right around the freezing mark. And that is presenting some slushy conditions, turning potentially icy here in the parking lot. You see, this is kind of a staging area for some of the snow road crews. We're near 83, we're near the Beltway, we're near Assault Dome, so this is a really good spot. We spoke with several of the crews out here cleaning streets who say basically it's not the snow, it's not the duration of the snow, it's the ice they're really worried about. The North Avenue Salt Dome is the most popular place in town.
It's the only place right now.
Contractors and city crews on their fourth 12-hour shift to stay on top of changing conditions.
They need attention, a lot of attention. Yesterday got hit hard and it was just steady all day.
What started Sunday won't end till Tuesday.
Pavement temperatures remain below freezing. With temperatures below freezing, expect icy conditions on the roadways throughout the city.
The message from the mayor and transportation officials: only drive if you absolutely have to.
We're going to be continuing to focus on bridges, overpasses, 83.
People stuck in accidents, it was slick this morning. With the temperatures coming up, it's gotten a little better.
On Pennsylvania Avenue, pedestrians would rather walk in the street.
Oh, the ice is real heavy out here. It's real nasty, so I'm trying to take a chance and walk in the street instead of the sidewalk.
That's why Bill Sheline is shoveling his walk in Overley.
I'd rather have the snow than the ice. So many people fall, and it's so hard to get up off your sidewalk.
As you're taking this course, you either got to get with it or get out of the way.
Now, the view behind the camera right now is Falls Road. It's in pretty good shape. The Salt Dome's over there. I want to show you why, just why they tell you to stay out of the way of these plows. I'm 6'1". You don't want to be bearing next to this. I'll tell you right now, this is an MDOT snow plow, and it means business. This has been on the Beltway all day. But the driver told me, look, this is what you're going to be showing on TV, but what we really care about is the people behind us. When they're spreading that salt, you don't want to be anywhere near that either. So two things: front, back, stay away. If you see a snowplow, let them do their business so that we can go to our business. Back to you.
Loud and clear. I hear you, Paul. Thank you. Our team coverage continues in Carroll County tonight, and Rachel Manitoff is there. She has more on the hundreds of accidents so far in this storm. Rachel.
Hi, Denise. That's right. MSP has been responding to a lot of activity on the road. I'll start by telling you a little bit about the conditions where we are right now. We're off of 140. The snow has slowed down a little bit. We had sort of a gust of snow between 4:30, 5 o'clock. It's starting to subside a little bit, but you can see on the roadways that the snow is sticking to the roads. You can see a couple of cars passing us by, but not too much traffic on the road, which is good news. MSP says that it has responded to 470 crashes, 1,400 calls for service, and several hundred disabled cars. It says that those cars abandoned on the side of the roadways, they can be pretty dangerous. So if you are on the road, make sure to look out for those cars. MSP also says that once the temperatures start to drop, the sun is going down, that's when road conditions can get tricky. Sometimes it looks wet on the road when in fact it is icy, so please be careful out there. It's best to stay off the roads if you can. We're live in Westminster. I'm Rachel Manitoff for WJZ.
Rachel, thank you. Well, among the accidents, a car rear-ended a Montgomery County fire truck while on a call. It happened along the 495 outer loop just before noon while the truck was in a blocking position and shut down the road for some time. Firefighters weren't hurt, but the person driving the car was taken to the hospital. First responders want to remind you of the move over law. You need to get over and slow down when approaching flashing lights. WJZ is the most experienced weather team in town and will continue to guide you through the storm until it works its way off the coast. You can also catch updates anytime on WJZ.com.